Hello, it's Sonia here with a Pretty Stitch. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I'm so happy to have you here. So today is Tuesday, and that means it's Tunisian Tuesday. So we are going to be featuring a stitch pattern today. So I am using my eye hook or 5.5mm hook. I just popped on a rubber band on the end so my stitches don't slide off. And I've already gotten started with my chain. I'm just using number 4 worsted weight yarn. It's Impeccable Yarns. And I chained 19. So for this stitch pattern, you're going to need to chain a multiple of 4 and then add 3. So I went ahead and chained 19 because 4 times 4 is 16 and you add 3 and it's 19. So we're going to get started on row 1 here. I'm going to work in the second chain from my hook in that back bump. It's my preferred method of working in the chain with Tunisian crochet. And if you've never done Tunisian crochet, we're pulling up loops here, and I do have a playlist that goes over the basics to get you started. So each row is worked in 2 parts with Tunisian crochet. So we are putting our stitches on our hook right now. So we're pulling up our loops, and then the second part of our row we're going to take the loops off. So this is called the forward pass, where we're putting the loops on our hook, and then the second part will be called the return pass. Okay, you can see why I have the rubber band on the end so these guys don't slide off the hook. So let's work that return pass where we're going to take our loops off our hook, the second part of row 1, yarn over, pull through 1 stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 for the rest of the row. Alright, so there is row 1 complete. So now we're going to work row 2. Row 2, our first stitch is going to be a Tunisian purl stitch. So our yarn is in front, and we work that purl stitch. If you've never done Tunisian purl, I do have that in the playlist. So that playlist includes getting started with Tunisian crochet, learning basic stitches, and Tunisian purl is one of those basic stitches. So now we're going to work Tunisian simple, and we're doing a big together stitch in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to insert our hook in Tunisian simple in the next 3 like that. Yarn over, pull through 3, and then we're going to yarn over again, and we're going to go right back in there, inserting our hook and yarning over and pulling up our loop. So now we have 3 loops on our hook again. And our next stitch is Tunisian purl. We're going to work that big together decrease stitch in Tunisian simple, so inserting our hook. And there's 3 stitches, and if you've not done Tunisian simple, again, that is in that playlist. We're going to yarn over, go right back in there, pull up a loop, and we're just going to continue. So we're doing that purl stitch and then the big together stitch. So at the end of our row, we still will have 19 loops on our hook. You might have a different number depending on what you chained. Okay, so now we're going to work, we have 2 stitches left, so we're going to work that Tunisian purl stitch, and then we work in this stitch at the end. It looks like a chain. You insert your hook through that chain and pull up a loop. So there we go, we have our 19 loops on our hook. So now we need to work these off, so yarning over, pulling through 1, yarning over, pulling through 2 for the rest of the row. I'm sorry my finger is all, I was using a cheese grater and I think I got a little bit of my finger. I'm fine. Just a little mishap there. All right, so there we go. There is row 2. So let's begin row 3. We're going to work that Tunisian purl stitch right on top of the other one. And our next stitch is Tunisian simple stitch. So right in that next vertical bar, yarn over, pull up a loop. So now we're going to work a puff stitch in that next vertical bar. So we're going to yarn over like we're doing a double crochet in regular crochet, insert our hook in Tunisian simple, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to yarn over again, go right back in that vertical bar, pull up our loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And there we've worked that puff stitch. So our next vertical bar, we're just working Tunisian simple. And when we do that, you can see how it puffs it out, or like a little popcorn stitch. Okay, so our next stitch is Tunisian purl. We're working Tunisian simple in the next. Now we are going to work that puff again. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over again, right back in that same vertical bar, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2 twice. So 1, 2, and we just continue our next vertical bar, Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl, Tunisian simple, and now we do that puff stitch again. And we just keep going all the way across. And now we're at our last 2 stitches, so we work Tunisian purl. So all the purl stitches will be worked on top of each other. And then we work in that stitch that looks like a chain. And there we go. So we're going to yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 for the rest of the row. And now you can see all those little puffs sticking out. So now for row 4, we're going to work Tunisian purl in that first stitch. We're going to do 3 Tunisian simple, so 1, 2, 3 in those next vertical bars, Tunisian purl all the way across. Tunisian simple, Tunisian purl. So in all of the simple stitches you work Tunisian simple stitch, and then in all of the purl stitches you work Tunisian purl. And we work in that stitch that looks like a chain. We work these off, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to be repeating rows 2 through 4 for however long you want your swatch. Okay, so here is my swatch. So you can see all my little puffs here. And I worked 17 rows and I ended on a row 2. So now we are going to do our bind off row, which is just finishing off your work. And we're just going to bind off in patterns. So that would be a row 3. So we are going to work our Tunisian purl stitch in that first stitch. and work the bind off. So bind off is a combination of Tunisian crochet and regular crochet. So we just work that slip stitch. So now we're going to do Tunisian simple in the next 3. And work Tunisian purl. Bind off there. And if you're not familiar with binding off, again, I do have that in the playlist that goes over how to get started with Tunisian crochet. And if you know how to do regular crochet, you will not have any trouble picking up Tunisian crochet. Alright, so there we go, and as you can see, this one lays nice and flat. Sometimes Tunisian crochet does not, it likes to curl, but this one does. And I think this is a fun stitch. I think it would be really fun to make a blanket out of this, or maybe a scarf. It just has a lot of nice texture to it. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.